Kind of slick. All right. Not bad. That's not too bad at all. It holds a good edge. Like, it's been a while. It's been a while. We've been through a polar vortex the last couple of days, so we haven't been able to get out. Back on the Z-Pro 150. We got my main man, D. Lee. He's one of our board technicians here at the house. He's gonna be juicing this thing up so I can ride today. And D, thank you, man. Let's take a wheel. How do you think this is gonna turn out after you're all done? Like, what do you think of this board?
I don't know, I think it's just a goofy board and it's gonna be something goofy to ride.
Yeah. Do you think there's a wood core in that thing, or?
No, I think it's just plastic all the way through.
All the way through?
Yeah.
And how about wax? Do you think we're gonna be able to, what's gonna retain wax or not even at all?
I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be just like layered on top of it. And then, I don't know, it's gonna be a weird board.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, drill for this.
These guys are, what's happening?
Try to belt it.
Try to belt
see if it will belt.
What does this do? For everyone who's watching out, when someone gets their bass ground or they get a tune, like, what does this do to a board?
Alright, so I mean, it's pretty much if you have any like minor scratches and anything like that, it'll like shave off like a top layer, just like a sander. But it's a sander that has fluids running through it, so it doesn't create too much friction to, you know, leave inconsistencies in the board and delam a base or anything like that.
All right.
So it's made for snowboards and skis. Just, fancy.
So you think the Z-Pro is gonna look brand new after you're done?
I don't know. Like there's some things that like there's this little edge heavy right here where I don't think it's gonna look as like a spectacular board when it's done. It might look still kind of weird, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how this turns out.
All right, man.
And this weird pattern right here is from it not being flat. So that's why it's not touching certain things or it's leaving it all weird. But still looks kind of cool. So it's not going to touch like right there at all, or right here. Just spoon out, not touching right here or here. That's crazy. Right here and here.
Like 2 other holes.
And it's just not gonna. This thing's so not flat. It's ridiculous.
If that makes sense.
We'll run it on the sharp.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm about to get the edgy sharp.
Look at this.
Because it's a little nasty. Yeah, the edge doesn't like start until like the contact close.
We had no filmers, so I was like, well, let's fucking go. How is it? How does it look?
I think this is gonna be the best it's gonna look.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, dude. Dude, it's gonna be fast today. Look at this thing's juiced up right now.
Yeah, look at
Got a nice edge on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Got some graphite. Hey, thank you. No, really though. Thank you, dude. Cool.
Try to do what I could do.
We made it to Trollhagen. This is day 2 on the Riva Z-Pro 150. We took the crappy bindings off, and we're gonna mount some Burton Customs on them. These things are about $200. Not too bad. Probably one of the best bindings out there, under 200. We're gonna put that thing on the Riva Pro here at Troll and see how this thing actually performs. We had D. Lee tune this baby up. It's definitely not flat. It's all plastic, but you know what? It's gonna be a good day out here at Troll. So the interesting thing about this Riva Z-Pro is that the inserts aren't inside the board. You have to put them in through the bottom. So that's kind of weird. We're gonna mount this thing up. Just mounted the board up. It was actually pretty challenging. I had to put the inserts in, tape them down so they wouldn't fall at the bottom when I was tightening the screws. We'll see kind of how it goes. I'm gonna call this airflow tech. You know, it's more aerodynamic. Let's airflow through there, right? So if I get an air bubble underneath the corduroy, it ejects to the top of the board to accelerate you faster. That's why Riva did that. So we'll see how fast we can go. These edges are actually really sharp. This is like basically a flat, a 0 degree bevel on the base and then a 1 degree on the side. So they're gonna be actually pretty sharp. So also, pro tip, you know when those guys wear the flat billed hats? You know, like the whatever new era hats with a sticker on top? So you know it's a fresh hat? You do that with your bindings. If you got like dangly stuff on your bindings, like that, that's how people know your bindings are new. So you just keep that thing on. So people know you have style. Oh, it's not very. It's kind of slick. It's kind of slick. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's actually this isn't too bad. That's not too bad at all. Against the line, look this damn good. I'm ready for a good time. Yeah, well, with the real pair of bindings, it's really not that bad. It definitely lacks the energy out of a turn. You know, it's pretty soggy exiting the turn. But with the brand new edge, you know, it's got sharp edges on it. It actually holds an edge and it's smooth. It's just kind of soggy coming out. You gotta use a lot of your legs to like get out of the turn. And definitely in that transition zone where it's flat, you can feel those insert holes like dragging. So it feels better on an edge than it does flat. We're gonna take it to this like little mini park real quick. Yeah! Fresh haircut and 2 new shoes. We're here all night like we got nothing to lose. Coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now. That's sticky. It's like on those boxes, it's just like and even in the landing of that jump, it was like kind of hurt. That's not bad though. For 12 bucks. It's a pretty sick board. Watch out. 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm on the move. I'm going up. I'm a man on a mission with no mission and I'm looking for love. Oh, I'm looking for love. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Cause maybe I feel real good and I wish I was. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, man. Everybody watch out. What? Last call for some alcohol. And don't forget the tip. The sun went down, but we still rolling. The band's still going, playing all ahead. I guess I'm now too legit to quit. I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Wow. That was actually a pretty good time. Just wrapped up riding the Riva, the Thrift Snowboard Riva Pro US 150, 150 centimeter snowboard. I put some Burton custom bindings, soft, inexpensive bindings on it, and it was actually a pretty good time. It really was a pretty dang good time. Despite the board being extremely heavy, being soggy, like out of a turn, and being really abrasive because of these insert holes, it was actually pretty fun. Just kind of just carving around casually and smoothly was fun. A little bit of ollie pop, but not really. It just felt more soggy when it was exiting out of turns, but you can still ollie it, you know, you can still grab it and poke it. Definitely slow. It felt like a extremely slow extruded board that's been ridden like in parking lots. But the edges, Derek, D. Lee did a really good job at sharpening those edges. Those things are like razor sharp. I think that's one thing that really made it ride as well as it did today. As for flex, yeah, you put this thing about a little about a 4, but I really don't think that there's any wood in this. I think this is just like all plastic. And then you can actually see through the board in those inserts. But you know, for a $12 board, and then you know I put $200 bindings on it. You know, whatever. For a $12 board, you can get out there and have fun. Like if you don't know what you're doing, you're just kind of like figuring out how to carve around, go get yourself a Riva Pro 150. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching the other video. We got like 73,000 views on it, which is kind of wild. Yeah, it sure did take all day to find it. Find this bad boy, and no one wanted us to film inside their stores. Whatever. I'm really glad to find this thing. So, if you've ever ridden a thrift store board, or if this video or the other video kind of inspires you to get a thrift board, just do it. Make a video and then, you know, tag us in it, or like let us know that you made it. It'd be actually really fun and really cool to see some other videos with thrift boards. So thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you do that, I think, over here. Check out more vids over here. I'm Guff from the house again. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully see you guys on snow. Peace.